You know what? Fuck you. Welcome to yet another Black Clover chapter review. Chapter 200. Now, before we start, I kind of want to give a bit of a shout out to the dog next door. It's been like crying, screaming, and barking for like 5 hours now. I'm kind of convinced that the neighbors are like boiling it alive, so make sure to leave some F's in the comment section below. Now, the chapter itself, I'm not sure how I feel about it, honestly. I'm not sure if I like it or dislike it. There are some parts, just a little bit of it that I'm not a fan of, but I guess as a whole, the chapter is good, great, amazing, 11 out of 10, whatever. But, I guess let's get into it. So the chapter starts out with Pastry wrapped up in bondage and Raya just on the ground. So, not exactly the winning position that the elves hope to be in. So we get Mimosa going up to Raya and healing him because I guess she realizes that the only way she's going to stay relevant is if she does stupid stuff like heal the enemy. Then we switch scenes to Nasal about to frickin' murder Pastry. Of course, Asta and Yuno jump in. Yuno points out that Captain William might still be inside Pastry. Of course, Nasal has no idea what he's talking about. He's just like, what the hell are you talking about? Captain William? What? It doesn't matter though. Asta takes initiative, pulls out his big black sword, and splooges anti-magic all over Pastry. Now, what happens next is kind of questionable. There are some theories floating around about what happened. I just don't know. Like, I have no explanation for it. All I know is that Asta sees Pastry's memories and jumps into his mindscape. And while seeing his memories, Asta sees Julius's dead body and of course gets Ultra Giga Nigga triggered. Now, the part that comes up now is the part that kind of sort of bothers me. It's Asta's attempt at talking to Jutsu. Now, I've never had a problem with the shonen MC forgiving the enemy. It's a shonen MC. Of course they're going to forgive the enemy. It wouldn't be shonen if it wasn't like that. But the thing that bothers me is the talk no jutsu itself. Because you see, one of the worst aspects of Naruto was the talk no jutsu. It wasn't exactly the talk no jutsu itself. It was the people it was used against. Sorry about that noise, by the way. Like Nagato, for example. He's been through war. He's been traumatized. I'm talking about Naruto, by the way, if you weren't able to tell. Nagato went through just tons and tons of things. Horrible things. Then we have this 15, 16-year-old boy say, hey, I'm just like you. I've also been through trash stuff, but I managed to change, so you can too. That was pretty much the basis of 90% of Naruto's arguments, and it worked like 90% of the time. That's the bothersome part about talk no jutsu. Now, the reason why I consider what Asta did a partial talk no jutsu is that Pastry isn't completely reformed. He's kind of just working with Asta right now to screw over the word magic demon. So, not exactly talking no jutsu. I guess it gave me bad memories of it. In the end, Asta didn't forgive Liched or Pastry, and Pastry didn't fully get over his hate for humans. So, in the end, not a full talk no jutsu, so it's all good, I guess. I think good chapter. My opinion has solidified. Good chapter. It was nice to see Asta get absolutely pissed at I keep saying Liched. He's not actually Liched. He's Pastry. But yeah, good chapter. Still kind of wondering what the hell happened with Asta's splooge allowing him to see into Pastry's memories and see into his mind and all that. Really kind of confused on that part, but good chapter. Funny to see Mimosa just exist, I guess. She's the Sakura of the series. That's all she is. It's kind of hard to compete with Noelle after she's gotten something like her Valkyrie dress, because once Noelle got that, Mimosa was demoted to like worst girl in the series, so you know, whatever. So that's about it. The end of the review, the end of the video. Good chapter in the end. Can't really say many more things about it. If you like the video, like it. If you really like the video, comment. If you really like the video, like it. If you really like the video, subscribe. And if you really like the video, share it with other people so that they can get all freaky deaky with the video. I don't know. See ya.